Hey Sagittarius, my name is Camille and you are watching Millennial Tarot, and you are also watching your November 2017 reading. I will be doing the same thing I did in the last few months, pulling from the Wider Rate Tarot deck and then pulling at the end from the Aboriginal Dreamtime Oracle deck by Mel Brown to get the last say from Spirit. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sagittarius everywhere, because we are all an amalgamation of all the signs. If you take a look at your chart, you'll be surprised how many signs you are. So I'm going to get started. Please like, share, and subscribe if you care about this. I got my friend, I'm having a hard time figuring out whether he's Capricorn or Sagittarius, and he wants so badly to be Sagittarius and not Capricorn. And I was like, I hate to break it to you, I plugged in your numbers and it says that you are a Capricorn, but I see why he wants to be Sagittarius. You guys are awesome. Free spirits, free spirits. And just so, loving. Love it. So let's see what's going on for you in November 2017. I wish I were a Sagittarius. Wish my life would be easier probably if I was Sagittarius. Okay. So in the past position, or recent past that makes sense for you, we have the Queen of Cups. In the present position, Justice, the card of Libra, right? Yes. And in the future / outcome position, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I wanted to make sure that Justice was the card of Libra. Yeah. I hate being wrong. Sometimes I've been a little bit erring in some of my videos, and freaks me out. I hate it. Anyway, so Queen of Cups, coming into November 2017, I see you have a command of your emotions. I feel like maybe if you've been going through an emotional time, that October and a little bit in the beginning of November has seen you kind of stable and steady about it. It could be you also pulling upon those Queen of Cups traits. So that is mystical, being intuitive. If you're watching tarot cards, of course these are innate traits that Sagittarians have already, but especially if you're seeking these type of help, these types of things. So you're coming into 2017, I don't want to say with hurts, but you have a long memory and you remember being hurt, and you're kind of out of it though, and you're feeling a little bit more empowered through the modalities of being mystical. You're following your intuition a bit more, and you're feeling like you have more command of your emotions, how your emotions are, just who you are waking up in the morning, and how these emotions play out with others and with situations. I feel like you're coming into November 2017 with more control over that. So the Queen of Cups is also a card about not maturity, being motherly and having guidance and giving really good advice and having empathy. So you're coming into November 2017 soft, but not soft like malleable, just a little bit less rough. So whatever maybe was charring at you these last few months has, stripped away the rough edges, and you are now arriving in a place where you feel a little bit more at ease, more calm, softer, whatever that means for you. That's what came. So in the current position, we have the Justice card. And the Justice card is the card of Libra. So very, generally it can mean that you are dealing with a Libra in some type of pursuit in your life that is important. Jobs, relationships, friendships, contract signing, whatever it is. Libra, maybe check where it is in your chart as well. But the Justice card is a guy who's trying to get justice. He's trying to fight for what is right. He is using books, he is using law in order to balance the scales. He is employing an objectivity. He's employing a certain type of dogma. He is a little bit more detached, a little bit more cerebral. It could very well represent a legal issue. It could be you're feeling emotionally okay, but there's still something up in the air for you. So November 2017 sees you pulling upon the strength of yourself as the Justice card, or the strength of someone else as the Justice card, who is helping you weigh the scales and helping you balance the scales. So objectivity, balance, doing the right thing, accounting, settling accounts, and being finished with something and being rational. So as you're moving into November 2017, with the Queen of Cups here, you're softened, but you're softened having had to go through a situation. And whatever the situation is, the worst is over, but it has not been resolved. So November sees you resolving it through this Justice card, the help of a lawyer, a counsel, a mediator, just a friend who is giving you advice, anyone who has an expert in their field, that's what I'm getting. So if you're dealing with something like a car, you might be friending up or getting advice from someone who is an expert. I'm getting expert knowledge here to help you finish and settle it. And then the outcome card is the Wheel of Fortune card. The Wheel of Fortune card is a returning to the beginning. It's a completion, and it represents the ups and downs of life. So here with the Justice card, whatever is plaguing you, it could be a legal battle, but it's some type of battle that involves paperwork. It's something, it's not all law, but, invoices and receipts, stuff like that. Something having happened that is physical, not to your body, but grounded in the physical world. So this isn't like betrayal or like some type of emotional trauma. This is like a very like literal thing, like a car crash and getting your car fixed, or getting money from somebody, suing them. And the Wheel of Fortune here says it's the completion of that in this month. And I feel like you guys are maybe have been really upset about whatever the situation was before, but you're coming into November with more calm. And I think the reason why you are calm is because you do know that it's coming to an end. Wheel of Fortune is also the ups and downs of life. I feel like this is certifying to me that this is the end of a down period for you, and you're coming into the up period. With the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune card here, it means that justice will be done. It means the end of something in a just way. It means that something is going right, it's going just, it's going fairly. So whatever that situation is for you, just keep that in mind. I'm going to pull more cards to see if we can get more details about the story. The Wheel of Fortune card also gives you perspective. So whatever you came out of, you learned from, and you feel better for it. Unfortunately, we have to go through things, but always at the end of going through things, you learn something new about yourself, about your others, or about the way the world works, right? Okay. Crazy. Yeah, it's going to turn out good. If this is a legal battle, you're getting your money back, for sure. So the Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups here means that you came, I think to me, well, I know for me, move this back a little bit. This means that you were coming from a place of having lost some type of financial thing, having lost something in relation to your home. Or, because Pentacles deal with luck and health, it could be downturn in your health, could be just downturn in your luck. Things weren't going your way. And with the Queen of Cups here, they're kind of in the same position looking down at their things. I feel like the Queen of Cups is who you have become as a result of what has happened to you. And the Queen of Pentacles is maybe who you were before it began. Where it's cherishing your luck, your health, cherishing your material items. Not in a way that's materialistic, but in a way that's like you've earned it. And something was taken from you and something was off about it. And you've had to get to a point where you could be emotionally okay with that loss and with that battle. So here, clarifying the Justice card, we have the World. And the World is a card that, just like I said with the Wheel of Fortune, lessons learned, the World card is like you've gone through something and you're able to take this lofty position. You're able to see it from high, the way that God or the universe would see it, or the way that you see it once you've gone through it, right? You always employ this type of objectivity or retrospect when things are finished, and you can like have this new, you have higher ideals and you can see it from a higher minded place because you're not in it anymore. So the Justice card with the World means justice was served, just very plainly, and that you feel all the better for it. Almost maybe like the world is opened up to you. I don't want to say that. It seems a little bit too Pollyanna, but it just seems that you're in a better position for it mentally. And the World card is the card of getting the world. It could be the card of now that you're in this new lofty, higher-minded position, you're seeing things that you couldn't see when you were down here on the ground. You're seeing new ways of dealing with things. You're seeing new opportunities, especially. Let's see what my notes say. Seeing things as they are, completion of a goal, of a journey. The challenge is over. The student becomes the teacher. So whatever you've gone through, remember I said expert. This could be an expert coming in to give you advice. The expert came in to teach you, and now you feel like you are the teacher, and you can end the situation through what you have learned, and the student does become the master. Yes, sensei. Yes, grasshopper. So that's the situation for you here. And then the Wheel of Fortune paired with the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. So the Wheel of Fortune is like the wheel of life. And you never know when it's going to stop. It could stop in your favor. It could stop in not your favor. Or it could just stop at this very neutral place. So the Wheel of Fortune is life epitomized. So the Wheel of Fortune for you with the Ten of Pentacles here, and I already sensed it anyway, was that it's going to end all good for you. And Ten of Pentacles means, I mean, look at this pentacle. You had this one pentacle that you were cherishing. Something happened to it. It was thrown off. You had to go through this legal battle or through some type of skirmish. You had to get advice, expert opinions, and you're feeling better for it. And it's returned to you in multiplies. Whatever is taken from you, especially if it was taken from you unjustly, which it seems to have been with the Justice card here, the universe has eyes, and the universe sees that, and the universe will not only return to you what was taken, it will return to you what was taken and some, because you did the work, and you did so softly, and you did so from an emotionally mature place, and you did so from an empathetic, kind place, and you followed your intuition, and it has led you to the resolution of this issue. The Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Cups, riches returned, feeling abundant, feeling there's two people here, feeling like a relationship has returned back to peace, feeling in love with your surroundings, feeling lush, feeling celebratory even. And the Wheel of Fortune means that favor is being returned to you, and you are in favor now. I'm feeling pretty good about this. There was a serious undertone of, things being taken away, legal battles, all very exhausting things to go through, but it was for the better. You end up being in this lofty worldly position, things going your way, and riches, luck, health, peace being returned back to you tenfold, because we had 1 and now we have 10. Beautiful, beautiful place to be. So let's pull one more card from the Aboriginal Dreamtime Oracle just to get a lasting impression. Earth Mother. Let's see what that means. This is a time when things are feeling dark and ominous, and it's just too hard to see beyond the depths of your darkness. Don't fear the dark, because dawn always follows closely behind. Your darkness is about to end. Prepare yourself for seeing things in a new light of day. Each dawn is the opportunity to begin again. So what wonderful new things are you going to create? Perfect. You were going through a dark time, you couldn't see beyond the darkness, you're like, when is this going to be over? And it's going to end. Justice will be served in your favor. And the Earth Mother card is asking you, yeah, you did go through a hard time, and yeah, it is ending, but what new opportunities are you going to create for yourself? It's so easy to create new opportunities when you can see things differently. You're at a new lofty position. You can see things the way God or the universe would see things. You're higher minded. You're lifted up, and that lifts up your spirits as well. So this is a good reading. Sagittarians, the world is quite literally your oyster here. And whatever thing you were going through ends. Yeah, really nice. So I hope that you enjoyed your reading. More importantly, me. But I do hope that you share, and subscribe to my channel. And that you share it along if you like it. And drop me a line below. It's so encouraging to see messages of kindness and support, and I think someone asked me my skin regimen. I don't know. I just put stuff on my face. But I love to continue the conversations down below. So if you feel so inclined, then do that. This is what happens when you film like back to back every day. Your words become jello. It's a whole thing. It's a problem. Okay, I'm ending this because I'm talking too much now. I hope I see you in December and have a great month.